when I was a kid, I said, if you dug a hole from the United States, because that's where I live, where would you come out on the other side? And everyone says, if you dig a hole all the way to China.
Right. That's always the case.
That's how we say
dig a hole to China
here in the United States.
That's right.
However, China is not where you will land if you dig a hole through the center of the earth. Because if you dig a hole through the center and you start in the northern hemisphere, you have to end up in the
southern hemisphere.
In the southern hemisphere.
Right.
If you start in the western hemisphere, you got to end up in the
eastern hemisphere.
That's how the geometry works.
Exactly, because it's a ball.
It's a ball.
Right.
All right. So when I did that, if you dug that hole from the United States, you would end up in the Indian Ocean.
Nice.
Okay.
So basically,
the South Indian Ocean.
You just flood the United States.
Yeah,
that's really what you did.
I heard that the magnetic field was actually reversed at one time.
Yeah.
In the Earth's history.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
that's exciting.
So I don't want to blow your mind.
Okay, hit me.
Okay, really?
I love this.
I say everyone's mind should be blown at least once a day. That's a quote of mine. Yes. I'm just saying. Okay, you ready?
Hit me.
Okay. When we were growing up, the North Magnetic Pole was in northern Canada. It was never where Santa is.
Whoa.
Okay, so Earth's magnetic pole is shifted from our rotation poles. I don't know if you didn't know that?
I did not know this.
And it's not stationary. It moves.
It's moving.
Wait, hang on. So when we were growing up, it was kind of meandering in the Canadian, that whole northern area of Canada where there's just islands and lakes and things. That's where it was, which meant if you were up in Canada, you couldn't use a compass to find north because it could be south of you.
That's right.
Okay? So it's no good way farther down and you get a kind of right. Good Boy Scout books would have a correction table depending on where you were in longitude. Incredible. Relative good Boy Scout books.